go ahead and shout out everybody. Thank you guys for showing up again. And let me just start off with the first to my right, the one and only Go George Go.
George of the
Appreciate
jungle,
you having
strong
me.
as he can be.
You know what I mean? Shout out to George.
George.
Go ahead, say
George,
something.
George.
Go ahead, say something, George.
George. George.
Follow him on all the socials, man.
Go.
That's the social media king right now. And then to the left of him, to the right of me, we got Frank the Tank.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. There we go. And then, of course, to the left, the one and only Drip.
I like my cheese drippy, bro.
You like your cheese?
Like my cheese drippy.
He likes his cheese drippy, bro.
Real dripping now.
And then, of course,
The one
y'all
and
know
only.
me.
Let's go.
Got it in.
There he is.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
I
like that? So that's just a sneak preview of what the name of the podcast is. And if y'all listened last time, you kind of saw on the title, and we can go ahead and call it Sweet Castle Time.
Sweet Castle Time.
That's the name of the podcast. It is what it is.
Presented by the Jacks.
By the
Hey.
Jacks.
Hey.
Exactly.
It's only fitting. It's only fitting.
It's only
Hey,
fitting.
Hey, you
It's only
deserve.
fitting.
Hey, you deserve all the
speaking
credit,
of,
bro.
Speaking of Sweet Castle Time, bro, I got a little surprise for you, bro. Real talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Well-
Well, it's a shame.
Me and the homies real quick.
Well, I mean, you already hooked me up with this nice little bottle. Speaking of that, man, every time I see you, you got this bottle. What's going on with this Luna Azul?
Well, real quick.
Free refills.
Let's not jump the gun, but we'll jump the gun. Luna Zoo, presented by Frostbank. That's the official tequila of the Spurs, man. We appreciate y'all, Luna Zoo.
Nice.
Let's go, let's
A1,
go.
dog.
Nice.
We ain't
nice.
fishing for no sponsorships, but we just throwing that.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
hey, I could
But
dig
if you
that,
want to.
man. I
Hey,
could
it's
dig that.
nice. It's nice
Hey,
and
matter of fact, can I get one? Let me get a shot on there. In the meantime, so.
Damn, Georgie.
But
Tell it,
damn,
George.
man. So you got me a gift? You ain't gotta do that, bro. This is.
Let's get it. Check it out.
This,
Check it
I
out.
just appreciate y'all being here. You know.
Nah, look.
This is a
This
gift
this is
for
a gift.
Castle.
Oh
Official
man.
black and white, Sweet Man Icon Edition. Baby.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
From the Jacks to Alex,
man.
bro.
Well deserved.
Oh
All you,
hell yeah.
Pop. Ready for the
Well,
playoffs.
I guess this shirt was last week, and let me go ahead and put on this week.
This is the back, that's the front.
Appreciate
Hey, shout out to both of y'all on those shirts, though. Shout out to your
facts.
wife. 'Cause you brought up the idea in the chat. We were
that
talking about it
was-
last night.
Yeah.
That was the
You
prototype.
brought it up and you
Prototype.
did what you were going to do.
Yeah.
But Frank coming in clutch with a
10
shirt
out
for
of,
anybody
10
and
out of
everybody.
10.
Shout out to Rick, man. Rick, the shirt plug, man. We appreciate you, brother, for
10
coming.
out of 10, bro.
Shoot. Hey, Sterling put one on. Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
We went-
That
Y'all
ended
went
up on New York
viral.
Times, bro.
He did go viral. And
Frank,
you know what?
Frank the Tank
I'm gonna take
shooting two.
2 shots. I'm gonna make a button
Speaking
by
of
next
shots,
week. Hi, there we go. Pour up 2 shots, brother. 3 shots. But
Four?
nah, yeah,
You can only shoot 3.
George only takes shot of Sprite, man.
right.
Appreciate you, Sprite.
No, but back to the idea of the shirts. I thought about it and I was like, hey, I text the group. I text y'all, hey, y'all be down to wear these shirts, and y'all were like, yeah. And but shout out to Frank because he, with the whole bus, we come up with an idea. It's an idea until
On
you
the
execute
spot.
it.
And it's
Until
on
you
the
execute
spot,
it.
too. So
It's easy to come
y'all
up with
did
an
that.
idea.
Y'all did that.
Why y'all
Because
take
it was
that
on
shot?
the spot, and there was a demand.
And a timeline.
Yeah,
Time frame.
so whatever went viral, boom, they went viral, and then it's like we had a clap back,
Yeah.
and everybody was, y'all went
With a
viral.
smile on our
Within
faces.
24 hours.
Yeah, with a
10
smile
out
on
of-
her face.
10 out of 10.
Hey,
No
and we
words
were-
were exchanged towards that lady.
We weren't belittling no one. We were just standing up for ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey,
10 out of 10, bro.
bada bing,
Facts.
bada boom.
And I'm glad you said that. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. I'm glad that you said that we weren't belittling anybody. Let me take it a step further.
Well, y'all take a shot of that. I believe the text thread was "Who's down?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "You had me at who's down? Who's down to rock the shirts?" And you were like, "You had me at who's
You have me
down?"
at who's down.
Cause that was on my mind, bro. I swear to God, he just put the idea out there.
Yeah.
I was
Execution
already like-
was perfect.
Well, I'm
I was
I'm
already
pouring.
hitting up homeboy like, hey dog, if I can watch you with these letters, this work, you think you could put it on a shirt? He was like, yeah, just having issues with my printer right now. And then once he threw it out there, I was like, oh,
Ah,
dog,
shit. You gotta
he
make
read
it.
my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and
Fix
that's
that
how
for
it
me.
worked with the bus too.
And let me say,
That's
like,
crazy.
there's also because his boy, and shout out to his boy, he made the vision come true. But at first, he was sending out some like AI ones that you're seeing that other people are with, like, you know.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a little too much graphic,
With
and
the
I was
Fiesta
like,
and all that.
like, nah, it just needs to just be black with bold letters.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple, and I think that's what made it like pop.
Better.
It popped.
Yeah.
It made it pop.
It looks like the text.
And-
it actually
and-
looks. Yeah.
And I wanted also to say about just highlight what you said about we weren't taking any shots at anybody. I actually took it as a compliment whenever she said that. Like, what, Mexicans can afford it? I look at it like, hey, we came up.
We're
Like,
yeah.
hey, I
We're-
see
we're
the
building up,
raza
too.
out there, and they're courtside,
Yeah.
and,
Oh, yeah,
and
facts.
they're noticing it. Hey, we came up. That's how I looked at it.
They're in
We-
the suites.
We all say
In this-
we all say some shit
Yeah.
behind, you know, not necessarily racist shit, but we all say
Everybody,
shit.
yeah.
And so, you know, there's no love, there's no bad hatred or anything.
Shout out
towards
to George,
her.
though.
Shout out to the old lady because she made us famous, and she's cool, but we should get her in the layer.
Yeah, she probably wasn't on
Yeah.
Facebook or Instagram or TikTok looking at her, but she
Yeah.
was probably sitting at home on CNN. And guess what popped up? That shirt.
Grandma.
That shirt on
Look,
CNN,
look,
bro.
Grandma, you can come to the Jackal layers and we can break the stereotype because that's what the Jackals are here for is
yeah.
to break the stereotype, break the NBA, break out of bounds. That's what Wemby chose us for is for us to help him break the NBA. That's the whole point.
Ven pa' acá, abuelita.
Hey, and
Abuelita.
another thing I was thinking of is
Frank.
the POV, the point of view from their family.
Yeah.
Like, hey, grandma, you went viral, you know, like
Yeah.
how they looked at it, like,
Good, man, because
she literally like took over the whole internet for like one or 2 days, you know. So
True.
whether it be a negative way, it's still kind of cool in that sense too. So.
Yep.
But that also brought me to another point I wanted to ask y'all because I did see it. We apparently we made.
did I miss it?
Bro,
Damn.
check out that dunk, bro.
Oh my God, bro! What the?
What's going on?
Spurs go.
Another one.
Oh my God!
Juju?
Call timeout. Call
Juju
timeout.
on the beat.
All right, we need to see this dunk.
That's the Grizzlies.
Oh,
Right back to you.
oh my God! No,
He went at it. He went at his neck.
Juju on
They gave him the stare down.
Juju on the beat.
Juju on the beat. Hey,
Juju on the beat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Man.
I'm ready for Fiesta. In the
Wemby,
no.
Wemby's looking like a whole alien out here,
Yes,
Looking like
yes.
that thing right there.
And
Hey, shout out to the alien with us today.
she.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And that, you know, that brings the point we just seen the highlight with Wemby, and y'all heard his viral moment about mentioning the 3 reasons why he should be MVP. And so, one, I want to get y'all's opinion on that, and 2, well, yeah, first of all, I want to get y'all's opinion, and then I want to see how that highlights to now, because I really think that now that he's spoken in existence, now he's got to back it up. And we may see some 50-point games towards the end to kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like to
You're right.
given like he
Hey.
needs to do something. He
See-
needs to do something to elevate over.
You're seeing all of them do it. You're seeing Keldon starting to step up because he wants the 6th man. Now they're in it for the awards. Wemby said it himself. He wants defensive player and he wants the MVP. Bro.
He's coming for everybody's necks, bro.
Mitch Johnson's is challenging shit now.
He's like Michael Myers, bro. He's not. Every time you turn around,
He's right
they
there.
have a new.
we need a
He's
button.
hunting. He's head hunting.
And the crazy thing is, dude, I think they have a new stat for him. It's called the hell nah.
No, no.
Hell nah.
The
Hell nah
hell
that.
no's.
Hell nah that.
So
Hell nah.
so y'all liked him talking this shit then, huh?
Oh, for sure.
Oh
bro.
yeah. Okay. So is that what we're talking about right now? The question?
Yeah, so I guess my question was, how'd y'all feel if it helped him with his MVP? Like him speaking it, was that a good thing
Yeah.
for him? Like, is that gonna help his chances, or
Hell
y'all
yeah.
think like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
people might take it the wrong
It
way?
probably won't even help, but dude, he's doing like alien shit, bro. Like he's gonna get MVP. Shea is Shea, but
He's definitely
you
gonna
could
get-
compare. You could compare, but you can't compare to Wemby because this dude is a cheat code, literally.
He's
in
gonna
real.
get Defensive Player of the Year for sure.
For
That's
sure.
a lock in.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
He's
MVP
getting a 3-for-1. He's gonna get the
MVP.
defensive MVP and a championship. He deserves that shit, bro.
Finals MVP. Though.
This dude went to China. You know, Wemby created his own ultras.
Yeah.
Which is us super fans, bro. This dude is like a holographic Pokemon card, bro.
Yeah. If that's not MVP of the NBA, I don't know what it is. I mean, they have to bring out what's the
Exactly.
criteria, because right now we're just moving the goalposts. That we don't like,
Bro.
We could bring up, like you said, the Jackals, what he does for the city, how he changed the All-Star game.
He's a Swiss Army knife, man.
He's
But
done more for
more.
the NBA.
He's
in
got
one
so
year.
much tradition in him.
Yeah.
He's got so much culture in him. Damn.
he's a Swiss
Just
Army.
wait till he becomes a champion, bro. It's a wrap, bro. We're gonna break the
And
NBA.
then we're gonna build him that big ass stadium, bro.
Oh,
Exactly.
Can't wait.
Exactly.
It's like
We're
Tim
gonna break
Duncan.
that. We're
Go
gonna.
ahead.
Carnage.
Go ahead, George. What were you saying?
What's it called? You're talking about awards, right? I'm glad he said what he said, man, because I didn't think about it like this, but I was watching Stephen A. and Stephen A. was like, yo, he changed my mind. You know what I mean? Like, he's telling us what he's,
No,
the reason why he deserves
Hold on,
it.
Stephen
Shout
A.
out
said
to
what?
Stephen A.
Stephen A. was, this morning, he was saying, he's like, Wembanyama changed my mind. Like, I had Shea winning it, but Wembanyama changed my mind because that's exactly what we want from an MVP.
Oh, from when he got interviewed?
Yeah, when he got
Oh,
interviewed.
shit.
And then,
see, so it is working. It
yeah,
is working.
and then the girl, how y'all were saying the last time about God mode, Wemby changing lives and everything,
yep.
she brought that up, and she was like, look
Who-
at the culture
who-
in San Antonio. Like,
who
he's
did-
bringing back what it means to be San Antonio
Yeah.
basketball.
You talking about Michelle Beadle?
No, not Michelle Beadle.
I love
It's,
Michelle
Hey, shout out Michelle Beadle.
Yeah,
man.
Michelle.
MB.
Yeah.
That's the GOAT.
That's the go. That's the go. I can't wait because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I can't wait till Michelle goes into the layer.
We need a bad button.
She will. Okay, yeah. We'll keep notes. We'll keep notes. Yeah.
Rotate it.
And she does come through the layer, man.
That's a good point, though. George made, man.
Oh yeah.
We need you talking to the mic, George.
Mark the Sixth Man actually went to school with her. He graduated with her.
No.
And yeah, they're like close friends or whatnot. And
What?
Yeah, and
That's wild.
Hey, shout out to the
Crazy.
sixth man. I hope you're watching this,
Hey,
man.
y'all talking about that? Y'all were talking about the six. Okay, man. Sorry to jump ahead, but
No.
he's coming down on the Bulls game.
Hey, let's
He'll be
go.
down
Hey,
in-
that's
Let's
history.
go.
He'll be at the layer. Is that what you're
He
saying?
can- he
Oh,
can make
he's
it
gonna
stop.
be at
he
the
can make
layer.
it stop, but he's,
Pull up.
Well,
he's
I mean,
disabled,
he
you know
gets
what I mean?
he's
So-
got better seats. So,
up,
but I mean, he'll be there. He'll show
It's
up.
whatever.
I don't see.
To me, bro, playoffs are coming. Whew.
Fiesta.
I heard it's. I've never been. See, that's part of my origin story, dude. I've been to regular season games when I was a kid, but I've never been to a playoff game. So this is new for me.
Let's get it. Speaking of origins,
This is new for me.
we start from the left, right, real quick.
Yeah. We
We
okay.
didn't really get to do that. Though.
Yeah, you're right. So
to y'all. It's up to
the
you.
last podcast,
reiterating.
we got into talking about other stuff, and we were supposed to get into some things that I had written down on my notes. And before we jump ahead to more Spurs talk, we just wanted to kind of introduce each other a little bit more. You kind of get an idea where we all came from, our different backgrounds. Because I will say this. 5 months ago, I didn't know these guys. They were strangers to me. Now they're brothers to me. And you know,
Facts.
the Wemby effect. But
Facts.
more than that, it's just we just all were in the same, had the same goal, the same interest. Obviously, love the Spurs. That's how I feel about it. I don't know how y'all feel about about everything. But that being said, I want to go ahead and start. We can start with Drippy
Let's
this
get
side,
it.
and then let me go.
I like my cheese drippy.
You want to explain to me real quick?
drippy.
Now, don't make it a long shit. We
I
ain't got
got
that
you.
long, but just real quick, how you even got to become a Jackal, and what was your thought process and everything. Go ahead.
Okay, so my origin story. All right, everybody's got an origin story. My origin story is basically like, okay, so as a kid, as little Drip's age, like around 8 years old, I've been to Spurs games here and there. Never been to a playoffs game, but let's speed it up to like about a year ago before the Jackals. This is before the Jackals.
remember
This is
condensed,
Wemby's
condensed.
second year,
Right.
right? I took my mom and my son again.
Yeah.
That was our first time in a long time. Me, Grandma Drip, and Little Drip. So boom, right? Fast forward to
Shout out Grandma Drip.
shout
Shout
out
out.
Grandma
Real
Drip.
Diana, hey,
Hey.
she's cool, man.
So boom.
And sister Drip.
Yeah, Sister Drip. So fast
Tacos
forward.
before vatos.
Fast forward to September 14th. Do y'all guys remember that?
September 14th was when we went to
Okay.
No, that was the
The
tryouts.
tryouts.
Okay.
It's my son's birthday. It's my son's birthday. So I told him, son, for your birthday, I got something for you.
Nice.
Now, I don't know what it is either, but we're going to roll the dice.
Wow, I've never heard this.
Yeah. So this is the first time exclusive right here. So
wow.
on my son's birthday, September 14th, we met Wemby. We tried out for Wemby.
Yeah.
My mom met Wemby. I let them soak it up.
Badass.
Boom. So now we're here with the Jackals, and I'm gonna put it like in a nutshell now.
Only on Sweet Castle time, baby. I
Sweet
like
Castle
that.
time,
Sweet
right?
Castle.
Baby.
Exclusive. So keep it short. Long story short, my son's age, bro. I've always wanted to talk trash to KD, especially LeBron and Steph Curry.
Right.
So this is my dream right here. This is my origin story. This
Living
is
the dream, baby.
living the dream.
That's
Living
awesome,
the
bro.
dream, doggy.
That's
But let me
awesome.
ask you one question before
What's
before
up,
we
big
move
dog?
forward. Bro, where did Drip come from? Because look, all our names, what we do, what we are, it all kind of happened before the Jackal stuff. Stuff, I said.
Check him out real quick.
No,
That guy just stays drippy.
Hey, I like that.
I like my
that.
cheese
Hey,
drippy, dog.
Hey, okay, he got the
But
drip.
I'm gonna answer your question real quick. Spurs, drip, it just goes together like
I like it. It does.
the water, where the water flows in
Yeah.
the river.
Real quick, I got a story about that. Real quick,
Yeah,
when
I
we
do
went
too.
to go meet the Frenchies, and we went to this restaurant and the barbecue.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was sitting down, and I got to sit down on the table with him. And tell me why we're having conversation, dog. And I'm ADD, so I was paying attention, but it didn't like sit with me what's going on. But those water, it
was
was raining that day,
Oh,
and there
that's
was
right.
water just
Dripping.
dripping on him, bro. And
That's
like while I'm
crazy.
talking to him,
Coincidence.
like I seen it, but I didn't acknowledge it because he didn't acknowledge it. He was just like, yeah, you know, do, and he was just dripping on him, bro.
Right, I remember.
And then what happened?
The lady came
by, right?
She was like, "Hey, let me get that for you." And she goes, "Hey, what's your name?" She bought a bucket, and she's like, "What's your name?" I go, "They call me Spurs Drip." You know, I'm dripping Spurs.
Yeah,
You know,
it just goes with it, and she
like
just
that.
laughed.
That's
She's
crazy
like,
you
"No
brought that
way."
up.
Yeah,
That's
dog.
another exclusive, by the way.
That was funny, bro. I couldn't
exclusive.
stop laughing, dog.
I'm
That's why they call me Spurs Drip. Bro.
That's crazy.
I hate that I missed that,
Only
bro.
here.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
but you know what though? When I first met you, just a little side note. When I first met Drip, bro, it's like Spurs Drip, right? Cool. I didn't know who he was. It was when we met Wemby at the Rock at the second floor.
Okay, yeah,
This
I
fool
remember.
pulled up in the Grinch outfit.
Yeah.
Dog, I said, damn.
Yeah.
And he.
I like my cheese drippy.
Drippy sweat.
I guess
Drippy
that's
sweat.
that's that San Antonio weather, man. Because
Posted in the back, all grouchy.
this weather, yeah,
I sat next
dude.
to you. I
Dude.
said, fuck it, I'll be in the back.
I was a
too.
vibe, bro. Eating with Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Had to soak it all in. But
My mom, dude. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
priceless watching my mom and my son,
Posted.
dude.
That's
You know what? You
Post
cou-
game sick. Post game sick.
You couldn't put a dollar value on that, bro. Believe me.
heck no, man. Heck no.
Moving on.
All right, moving on.
Small windows.
You want me to go next, real quick? All right, I'm gonna keep it the short version because it's really a long ass version.
But the best highlighted.
Highlighted. Long story short, last year again, year 2, the Spurs were on the the Spurs were on their rodeo road trip. Jaden Smith just went viral with the Castle at the what was it? Forgot what award show. And then
Oscars.
I seen it, and Castle was my favorite player at the time, and I was like, I told my daughter, hey, I need you to make this Castle because I looked it up. It was like $4,000. I'm like, I'm not buying that shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then so I was like, hey, because my daughter's a very artistic. I was like, hey, can you make it? Sure. Boom, she makes it. The first game back of the rodeo road trip, I wear it. And then, but I'm up in seats 200 because that's where my season tickets were.
Gotcha.
And but somebody saw me in the foyer. It was actually shout out Country P. He saw me. He's a
Shout out
barber.
Country P.
Country P,
You know Country P is?
Is that the one that wears the cowboy hat?
Yeah, the black guy.
Yeah.
Okay, homie, dog.
He's
And
like Keldon.
he seen me and he's like, "Hey, I'll buy that thing right now." And I said, "Nah, it's not for sale. My daughter made it." He's all, "Everything's for sale. I'll give you 200." And I'm like,
That's some real shit.
I'm like, yo,
That's some real
I'm
shit.
like,
Everything
come on,
is
dog.
for sale.
I was like, I'm not, I'm good.
Go
And
ahead.
he's like, look, bro, let me borrow that right now. And he was recording. He's like, let me borrow it right now, and I promise you, I'm gonna get it signed. So I had a choice.
Yeah.
Do I trust him?
Roll the dice.
I never met him,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
knew who he was. I never met him.
You rolled the dice.
And then he was like, and I was like, you know what, bro? Something tells me you're gonna be honoring your shit. So I gave it to him, and then right away he put it on. He's like, I got it, and he ran off.
What the?
Dog, I was like, what? And then, but sure enough, like I hit him up on Instagram. Hey, bro, I hope you're a man of your word, because I am. And I was like, I didn't even want to sell it. That's how much it meant to me. But you said you're gonna get whatever. Long story short, the next game he's like, hey, bro.
So you didn't sell it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I gave it to him because
Okay.
he said he was going to get it signed and he was
Gotcha.
going to bring it back to me the next game. Fast forward
Gotcha.
to the next game, which is the second game. He
the
brings
season.
it back and he's like, look at this. And he signed it. And then he showed a video of him signing it because I was like, anybody could. But he was like, no, dude.
Authentic.
So that game, I happened to get like my homeboys' season tickets because they're playing the Brooklyn Nets and Wemby's not playing. So like he just gave them to me, and I was sitting in that corner, like on the side where I knew that there the cameras were. That's where I went a little viral, whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I say that to say if I didn't go viral, I would not have tried out because I didn't think I was like the #1 Spurs fan or the hypest one. But I knew that I had built a name for myself just from that little viral moment, and people knew who I was. Not to mention when I went to the draft, like the cameras kept following me because I wore the Castle hat.
Exactly,
So it gave me a little bit more
Exclusive.
confidence to try out. If not, I wouldn't have thought I would have made it, and I wouldn't have been there. And let me just highlight another thing. Your son's birthday is September 14th. My birthday was September 16th. So it was the same
It was
kind of
right
feel.
there.
It was like Canelo always fights
fucking
right on my
crazy.
birthday, that weekend before my birthday or on my birthday.
That
September.
weekend, yeah.
It
was that
Independence Day. Yeah.
So you pulled up and then when
I pulled up
you
with
some
2 hours of
questions,
sleep,
yada,
drunk.
yada.
Nah, bro.
But hold on. These
Nah.
three right here, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm fast forwarding. But y'all also got y'all's kiddos in, y'all's
Yeah.
minors, right?
Yeah, that was another
That's
thing.
that's a little twist
that was
to it.
another thing. Yeah,
We're-
I woke up my son
We're
and
all
I said, "Hey,
fathers. We're all fathers here.
come on,
Shout
you gonna
out to
come
all
with
the
me?"
fathers, man.
because I knew
Father's
that
Day every day.
if I got in, he'd get in.
Father's
If
Day
I got
every day.
viral, he'd get viral. And I
Viral,
wanted
yeah.
him to get that highlight
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's just became in high school.
He's young.
All
and-
he needs is
and-
one viral
he's
moment,
young.
and the girl's gonna be on
No,
his shit. You know,
he's
so
young.
I was like, "Yo,
he's
you coming
young,
with
bro,
me."
and they
The one
love
from
that shit.
video.
Yeah, they
love that
They
shit,
love
low
that
key.
Amazing.
So that's real
Hey.
quick in a nutshell because I could go way deeper than
Yeah,
that, but we'll
okay.
keep it
Yeah.
that.
We'll
for
do
another
that
time.
off camera, maybe.
Real,
so-
real condensed, but just before I start mine, shout out to these men right here because they're all great fathers.
Shout out to
and
the
if you
fathers,
surround
man.
yourself with something like that, you become that. You feel me?
Exactly.
So shout out to that. Funny
Appreciate
thing I
that,
gotta
man.
say.
Shout out to you too, cause I see
That's
you
some
doing
G
that.
shit. Yep.
No problem, but I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. The way I knew Castle, I met him through my bro, Marcus, helmet guy. Shout out. We'll talk about him later. I'll say
That's my
honorary.
guy.
I want your hat. I want your helmet, bro. I want your
We're
helmet.
making one for you.
I
Trip.
want that disco helmet, bro.
I want that black one.
Hey, that black
That
guy
was sick, bro.
I told her to
Watch,
make that
watch.
into a astronaut helmet, but
Yeah,
go ahead.
you're right on
That's
that.
sick.
So, to just in a nutshell,
Mm-hmm.
short story long, Frank the Tank. I've
Long
been
story
Frank the
short.
Tank for a while. Yeah, you know what I mean.
We'll see if you knew it.
I've been Frank the Tank for a hot minute. Origin story is different from these fellas. Unfortunately, I didn't get to make the trial. I don't have social media, so I didn't
Gotcha.
really know what was going on. I was already a season ticket holder, pulling up to the games, doing my thing, being me, yada yada, loud, cray, cheering for my Spurs. No
Is
matter
me or
where
you?
I'm at, no matter where I'm at, you know what I mean. I'm cheering, going hard in the paint.
All right.
Man, I'm walking back into the arena because my section is 112, which is caddy corner to where the Jackal's layers at.
Yeah.
Ballin'.
And I'm walking in and I see, matter of fact, I don't even know his name now, but Sterling. and Spidey were there. Spidey was wearing his mask. I don't know who he was. He was
Yeah.
just a mask guy. I said, oh shit, there's Spider-Man. That's weird. And a guy with a hat. He's kind of thick. I said, okay, cool.
Hey,
they're holding a
hold
big
on.
ass QR code.
No Diddy.
No, did it?
I want some nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to rephrase that
But
one. But,
yeah.
all right, go
Edit
ahead.
that out, baby. So check it out. They're holding this big ass QR code. They're like, hey man, you got the vibe that we need. You know, scan this, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I never win stuff. I don't do raffles. You know, bada bing, bada boom. Funny thing is, y'all say, I'm there, I'm chilling, and my son's birthday is September 22nd.
Damn, dog.
September 22nd, my son was born, bro.
Virgo energy.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
Good peoples. That's my son. Much love.
That's crazy.
So, boom, boom, fill out the form, da-da-da-da. And the reason why I did it, I didn't do it for me because I'm like, bro, I got way too much on my plate. You know, single father, business owner, bada bing, bada boom. And I'm going to speed this up as quick as possible. My bad, bro. I'm not trying to take no time. I said, dude, I'm going to fill this out for my brother because I know my brother has more time on his hands. You know what I mean? He's more like...
He
has
might
that-
like it,
that
too.
freedom. And I know,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this fits him. He's a real deal Jackal. Y'all met my brother. Y'all know who he
Yeah.
is. So I said, I'm going to do this for him, right? That was the intention. So boom, boom, time's passing, and I keep telling them, they keep sending me emails. They're from Carter's, homie.
Snowden, yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, man, bro, this opportunity is going to slip out the grasp. So I said, you know what? I'm going to jump in it. And they send me a Zoom link. He says, we're going to ask you some questions. You're going to have to do, background check, yada, yada, and then go from there. So I go on the Zoom link, and it's Carter. I didn't even know who he was again. I didn't know I'm talking to the top dogs, bro. So I'm just, like, answering it the way I would normally answer questions. But like I said it on the other one, that other cast I did, shout out to the homies, though.
Shout out, homies.
I think what got me in, man, they're asking me these questions, and basically what it came down to, they were like, okay, we ask these questions. This is just, normal process. Carter talking to me like I'm a regular Joe. He says, who's the GOAT? Who's the greatest of all time? He goes,
Trick question.
Michael Jordan or LeBron James. And I sit there and I think,
That's
I'm
a
like-
trick
I would have
question.
fell for the bait.
I'm like, you know
would've fell for
what?
it.
I wanted to say Michael Jordan because I'm an old school cat like that. You know what I mean? But in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is an interview, bro. How am I going to win this job, dog? And I said, but you know what? It didn't even snap to it twice because I'm a Tim Duncan. That's me. You know,
Yeah.
I play. That's everything that I do.
Duncan is the
He's
option,
the
yeah.
quiet. He's the quiet menace. He's the big
Duncan
fundamental.
is always the answer, yeah.
So I said, you know what? None of them. I said, Tim Duncan is the greatest of all time. He said, you know what? You're in.
You're
He
hired,
goes,
yeah.
You're in.
You're
I
in.
go, fuck it, I'll take it, bro. Let's
Hey,
go.
hey.
What does that mean?
That was the best answer, too, man.
Hey, that's what got me in.
I like that.
That's the origin story.
I like that story because I wanted to see the perspective of the Jackals, the second
The
second
second
wave.
coming,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I always wondered about that.
Yeah.
So that's
I was
cool.
already locked in with my season tickets. We were like third game in.
Gotcha.
And I guess they were just, hey, we need people.
See, and I think that was the pre-games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
No. I'm
No,
talking
there
about
was already a few
we were third
games.
game in, regular season stuff.
Oh, okay.
Regular season stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, shout out. He asked me too. He goes, "You got a son?" I go, "Yes, I do have a son. I want him to be a Spurs fan." He goes, "Okay, what's your son's name?" I said, "Isaiah Solis. Love you, son. Love you so much, man."
Shout out to
Love you,
Isaiah.
man.
Shout out to Zay, yo.
Bro,
Virgo.
I know you'll be there, dog. I'm just allowing you whenever your time is. I got you, dog. I'm right here with you.
Sure.
But yeah, shout out to these great fathers. That's my
sir.
origin story, and appreciate
10
you.
out of
Yes,
10,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. All right, let's keep it
10 out of
moving. Let's keep
10.
it moving.
Let's get it.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, shit. Mr.
Yeah,
Viral
it's a good
himself.
Like I said last time,
It
I have been
started
doing,
when I was in my mother's womb.
and I
had a Spurs jersey on.
He was born at the Spurs game.
Wow, bro.
yeah.
And like I said last time, I just wanted to go and just be around crazy Spurs fans. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know how I was gonna. Like that lady said, I don't know how I was gonna afford it.
Crazy
Yeah.
Hispanic fans. Baby. Shout out.
But I just knew I'm a crazy Hispanic fan, though. You know what I mean? And I
Facts.
showed up just to be that.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. I mean, I honestly, I was getting calls and asking me, "You're gonna go, right?" Every call I got, every text I got was like, "You're gonna be there, right? You're gonna be there." And I was like, "I don't know," because I got my season tickets.
Were
and,
some of them jackals or some of them are not jackals? Or Some of them turned out to be
None
Jackal.
of the Jackals I really knew. None of y'all. None.
Okay,
Maybe Paul
gotcha.
and PJ and.
Well, you knew my homeboy actually. Remember? You knew Josh. So
Yeah,
it's
but
like
he's not a Jackal.
oh no.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
We'll
Yeah.
get to that.
But there's
Gotcha.
connections of like Jack.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's connections between all of us.
I mean, let's put it this way: George was a Jackal before anyone was a Jackal.
He was
Like,
the original Jackal.
Yeah, he was
the original Jackal.
He was
Straight up.
he was
Origin
roaming.
story over.
Nah,
I
hell
mean,
no.
that's yo, hey,
Right?
but that's the illest because, like,
Man, that's
pretty
true.
much you were exactly what they're looking for. Like, I wasn't supposed to be there. The stars aligned. He wasn't supposed to be there. The stars were aligned. He happened to show up late. You were born for it. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean,
more time. What was that? What was
it is that simple. Sometimes it's that simple.
Yep.
Like, hey,
It's on the birth certificate.
This is who I am.
Spurs Jackal.
And you know that it is what it is, man. I love it.
It's on the
I love that shit.
ancestry.com,
Yo.
man.
Facts.
Hey, it's honestly it's cool
Fact.
to see like people join in with the chants and stuff because there would be times like my dad would be wanting a fight or whoever I went with wanted a fight. You know what I mean? Because I be chanting and cheering and we'd be losing by 20, and people behind me be like, "Shut up, be quiet, stop, sit down." You know what I mean? Like, and I wouldn't, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
For sure.
We didn't have 25-point comebacks back then.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
But it was the same thing like we did in the lair. We just kept going. You know?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. That's awesome, man.
And that's George for you, man. Real quick,
Hell
man,
yeah.
my fault.
Go ahead,
Shout
no,
out
go
to
ahead.
George, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, best hype man I know, dog. Like low key, like man. I hope whenever all this opens up and we do this and we do that, we start expanding.
Yeah.
I just hope George gets his fucking his flowers, man, because he's a real one, bro. Straight up.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna go ahead and move it on,
Big time
move it
props.
along, just because we got like an hour.
Gotcha.
Trying to keep it under an hour.
Yeah.
But
True,
that
true.
being said, since we're on the Jackal subject, I'm gonna bring something up. So obviously, Keldon Johnson's the favorite to win Sixth Man of the Year, and so it got me thinking. Shout out Keldon Johnson. It got me
KJ.
thinking. Sixth Man of the Year. Who's the sixth man? Who's the sixth Jackal of the year? And what I mean by that is somebody who's not necessarily a Jackal. We all know who the Jackals are. Somebody who deserves to be a Jackal. Maybe they've done stuff behind the scene, whether it be social media. Maybe they're just like the biggest fans. They're not a Jackal, but they deserve to be in however way you see it. And I don't know if y'all have somebody in mind. Like, I guess I was gonna wait for me last.
Nah, go first. fool.
Well, I'll be the first one to go first. And
Hell
this
yeah.
one, this one, there's a few. I mean, the obvious, Mark Burnett, sixth man. Literally the sixth man. Like those are the type of people I'm talking about. That's always been a Spurs fan. That if they weren't in another city or whatever they're working, whatever it is, they'd be there with us.
For sure.
For instance, Mark, that's one that we could all put as the number one.
Oh, yeah.
But so I want to just do something different, and I was gonna wait because I knew y'all weren't gonna probably pick her. I'm gonna go with Tessa. Well, is that her name? Tessa. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Tessa.
That's a good one.
Shout out to the
So
GOAT.
we all know who that is, right? I don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
You know who that
maybe
is?
Explain for the camera.
Okay, explain for the camera.
Yeah.
So when we went to Austin, they had a little workshop, Spurs workshop called what was it called? The Casa de Spurs.
Casa de Spurs.
And we pulled up on there, and they had a guy interviewing. It was like a little social media. He was interviewing different Spurs fans, trying to get their trivia up. And there was a little girl named Tessa, and he kept asking, "Hey, who? Let's play. Who knows the most Spurs players?" And they were going back and forth.
Burnout.
Oh,
They were doing a
were just
burnout.
naming,
Yeah.
burnout, naming Spurs players until whoever runs out loses.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
man, I'm telling you, dog, like
She's
named-
got knowledge.
bro.
She went above and beyond.
She got knowledge.
She went to the crates. She went through the losing seasons.
Quincy
She
Pondexter.
went
The 80s, 90s.
like before I was even born.
Oh man.
Forget when she was born or when she was born, and she said it like boom, boom,
She's the
boom,
GOAT.
boom. She's the GOAT.
She's the GOAT.
And look, it was to the point where when I finally seen her at a Spurs game, I was like starstruck. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, there's Tessa.
Yeah.
And I ran up on him. I
That's
was like,
crazy.
hey,
Okay.
can I get a picture with you?
Damn.
I was like, I gave her my chain, and I was like, I was
Damn.
a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I want to
Six
give.
man.
She's my sixth man.
Shout out.
And shout out to Tessa. She's probably not watching this. Maybe your mom is. Maybe some family member can show her this.
She'll
But
see it.
I really respect her for that, and she's my honorary sixth man Jackal of the year.
Nice.
Shout out, and I even gave her the chain. So shout out to Tessa.
It'll be on
So,
the net. Let's get it.
Hey, great pick.
Great pick.
I like that.
So now you all understand what I'm
That's where,
saying.
that's where I was going with it.
were?
But I got somebody. I got another female also.
Because we know the normal ones,
That was
you know,
good.
but let's kind of think out the
That
box.
was good.
Or,
Outside
Okay.
the box.
okay, who's next? Who's next? Well, I
Yeah,
already know.
yeah.
I already know who he's gonna pick.
Yeah, I mean-
so let's
Who
go
you gonna
ahead.
pick,
and
Frank?
let's let him pick it, so that way it
Go
gives
ahead,
y'all
Frank.
time to think.
Frank the Tank shooting
brother.
2.
Two
shots.
Hey, the shout out to my brother Marcus, man. He
Hey,
rolls
real
with me
talk.
everywhere I go. He went to Vegas with me, bro.
Six
love you,
man.
bro. That's your boy Alex. You're the one
Yes,
that
sir.
made that connection for me. Every
For sure.
time he goes everywhere, it's always good vibes. And y'all can say y'all's a little snippets about him, but like I grew up with this cat, and man, I remember, bro. It sounds funny, man. We would go streaking after some Spurs games.
Wow,
I
what's
swear to
up?
God.
I believe it, dog. Hey, I believe
Hey,
it.
bro. Man,
Wow,
shout out to my
what's up?
brother,
Frank the
Spurs
Tank,
fan.
dog.
We're going
Now I know we
streaking.
got your name, dog.
We're going streaking down the pod through the
Now that's a
gymnasium.
crazy
dog.
Spurs fan right there.
I think the first watch party you had something.
Oh yeah. Oh my
That's
bad. I
a
should've said
crazy
that.
Spurs
I gotta
fan
go.
right
Hey,
there.
but that's my brother, bro. And honestly, like, you know, you always follow in your big brother's footsteps. And
Facts.
if it wasn't for him, like anything he'd be doing, I'd be doing. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, bada bing, bada boom.
And everybody in San Antonio knows who he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no
Mark-
shit.
He's well known, bro.
He's
Just
a
from his
character.
antics, he's a character.
Yeah.
funny.
I've known him. I got expelled in high school, and that's and when I went to JJA.
Are
that's how
y'all
I met
talking
him.
about Theo osteoarthritis?
I was about to say your best Marcus.
He was able to start walking.
Theo
I'm glad you picked that one,
osteoarthritis,
bro.
man.
That's Austin, right?
Yeah.
You picked
Yeah.
him from
Yeah.
Austin.
Center.
Okay, mine's Vegas, bro. These dudes picked me up from the airport, bro. Like,
yeah.
That's my first ever time meeting this dude, bro. Hey,
hell no.
cool people. That's all I gotta say.
Shout out to my brother,
That's
bro.
The
crazy.
disco helmet was in the room.
Oh, that's Disco Helmet, man. Bro.
Covered.
And honestly, they call him a jackal. And honestly, he deserves it because
That's crazy,
He's
yeah.
paved his way.
I
He's made his
fuck with
way,
it. Yes.
and he comes through, dog.
Hey, that
and
camera-
all the jackals know who
Yes,
he is.
and
Even
I
the
will
caps.
I will say this. I knew he was gonna pick him. Obviously, that's his brother,
Have to.
or else I would have picked him. Because I know that a lot of people see him that are jackals. They see him and they're like, I know he's not a jackal, and they may see him around and maybe gets a little shine.
Yeah.
And maybe they hate. I don't know if they do or not, but I kind of feel that way because you know he does get a lot of love, but he also shows a lot of love.
He does.
And anybody that doesn't like Marcus is because you don't know him.
Yeah, bro, talk
Because
to
he
him.
is the
All
most
positive.
like loving, funniest guy.
Funny
He's
dude, bro.
he's never had. I've never seen him in a negative light ever.
Yeah,
like
bro.
even if somebody's attacking him.
Theo osteoarthritis.
Yo, shout out to
Shout
Marcus.
out
I
to
could
Theo,
keep going.
man.
I don't want to, man, because then it's gonna start getting
Give
nasty.
him some claps.
But shout out to Marcus, dog.
Shout out to Marcus.
That's definitely a sixth man.
wanna hear
So let
George
me
or
go
Drip.
ahead and shout out Marcus.
Love
bro.
you, Kiss. Love you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it, bro. You're going to be a jackal next year, I promise.
And
you.
I got plenty of stories with that cat, but let's continue. Let's move forward.
Six man?
Six man.
All right.
bro.
Hey, in the comment, I need y'all to help me find a name. Find a name for my boy. He's a six man right here.
Yeah, there he is. That's
Hey,
the six man,
We
though.
got the six man award.
He's welcome in my seat any day, bro.
Facts.
Bro.
But I need y'all in the comments. Help me out. Help me find a name for the alien.
I gotta
Because
take
it's an alien invasion.
I got to take him to the suites.
Yeah, we'll take him to Vegas
I'm
with
a
us.
call him
blue
Blue
zabba
He gonna get
I'm
up.
a blue zabba
He's gonna get all the-
That's crazy. I was just thinking of doing a TikTok with that
I'm
song.
blue zabba. Yeah, that's
That's
a good
perfect
one.
for him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He gonna get all the bitches.
So y'all help me in the comments, guys. Come on now. I know.
Come
y'all
on,
could
baby.
Brainstorm. I know y'all can help me with a name for
We
the
need
blue
all that,
alien.
that YouTube
Bluey
creativity.
who? Bluey who? I don't know. We'll think about that one.
Y'all help in the
I'll put-
comments.
Yeah, please. If y'all still
right,
watching,
all right.
let's go. George, what's
right,
up, bro?
Let's get it.
I got two honorable mentions
There
from
we
the
go.
last time we did them. the two ushers, man. Like
Oh,
they put up with a lot of our noise, a lot of our antics, bro. Like.
Facts.
And they love us, bro. As soon as they see us, they got a smile on their face.
Yeah,
so
they do.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
they
them,
do.
right?
for sure.
Ushers. Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you picked Tessa, and that's who I was going with because like that little girl, her birthday's coming up on Sunday, so we got to do a little happy birthday for
Happy
her on
birthday.
Monday or
Yes.
something. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
Gotcha.
she'll
She's
get
there.
it. She'll get it.
But-
Their names are Lydia. They're both have the same name actually.
Yeah.
Lydia.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Lydia. Shout out to the Lydias.
But shout out to her mom and her dad because they take her anywhere and everywhere. That's how come she has so much basketball knowledge. And she was on another episode of Castle and Spurs, naming
I
from
seen that.
2000 who was the most points or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, I seen that
bro,
one.
and she knew that
She
too,
knew.
bro.
She knew.
Yeah.
She knew.
Damn.
But
Yeah, she did.
I don't
Man,
even know
she
her.
was
Honestly,
dope.
I don't even know her name. I'm gonna call her Mrs. Spurberrian, bro. She
Oh yes.
she's at
Dang,
every
that's a good
game
one.
with
That is a
with
good
the
one.
baby,
The
bro.
baby.
She
Shout out
she
to
Mama
That is a
Jackal.
good
Mama
one.
Jackal. That's what I call her.
she
Mama
doesn't
Jackal.
mind. She doesn't mind where she sits, where she stands, whatever. She's there supporting all of us.
She's
bro.
there more
Like,
than the Jackals. I mean,
Bro.
some. Some.
I wasn't gonna say it because I was trying to hold my tongue on all this. I was not.
No
trying to be-
offense, but I'm just saying, like, she's there,
Yeah.
even in practice. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
man,
ahead. Go ahead.
But
She is?
Shout out Mama Jackal, but go
yeah.
ahead.
So shout out to Miss Barbarian.
Yes.
She's out there.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
and she shakes everybody up and she'll hug them and
I just found out she's Puerto Rican.
yeah.
Born and everything.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Puerto Rico.
Right,
Viva
not that
Puerto
far
Rico.
from where Bad Bunny lived. That's what I mean. I'm going off of Mario's intel, but I trust him.
He thinks it's all right there.
He's a
nigga.
trustable character.
He's a
He's a trustable character.
yeah. I
Bro,
trust him.
we're
Shout out to
fucking
Mario.
kick-
Shout out to
Shout
Mario.
out to
Kicking their
Mario.
Barbarian.
fucking-
Shout out to your wife. Shout out to your beautiful baby.
Welcome to the dad life, brother.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, you know what? Me and Mario. Speaking of that, bro.
That was a good one. That was
me and
a great
Mario had a
one.
heart to heart the other day, bro. Remember I was telling you I was like I met up with Mario.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I was telling him like, bro, enjoy like, cause he said he was tired or something. He had said something about a late night, and I said, enjoy it, bro, cause they go by so quick,
Man,
bro.
bruh.
Yeah, I miss those late nights, man. Like now I'm getting ready for my son to go off to college. I am at the time it was for an out of state college, and I was just like, bro, it's weird to think of my baby not being able to just go to his room and talk to him or.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Not be there
It's-
for him, like,
yeah, so
close.
I kind of like I was just like, bro, enjoy every moment, bro,
Sure.
because it's
Take a lot of pictures, bro.
yeah,
Lot of
it goes by quick as hell.
A lot of videos, man. The older they get, the
Yeah.
faster time flies, nigga. You see them, you're
All
like,
right.
what the
All right. So I'm gonna keep moving it on. There's a couple of
good stuff.
So there's a couple things I want to talk about. One is, all right. So I think maybe we highlighted a little bit. I don't know if it was on the podcast or if it was off the podcast, but we were talking about Wemby and his outside the court life and his his love interests and and that stuff, right?
Gotcha.
And so like, if he's got a girlfriend and who she is, that we never hear about it, and
It's
I wonder
funny.
who she is,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Can I start real quick? Can I start with it?
Yeah.
Salute.
Well,
All
let me finish the question because
Come with it.
oh man, you're gonna put me on the spot. All
No,
right.
come with it. Come with it. Come with
Okay.
it. Come
No,
with it.
so I wondered, like, okay, does he have a girlfriend? Is he a freak? Is he, is he just banging? Exactly. And then I saw this. Hey,
No motherfuckers.
hey, look, hey, you don't know that if you never done that, then
Yeah.
you don't know what that is, right? Because that ain't what is it called when that ain't motorboating. That's not motorboating, dog.
watermelon one time.
Yes, this is not motorboating. Okay,
I've never done that.
That's some other stuff. That's
I think Wemby was goofing around right there, maybe. But yeah, it's Frank the Tank showing you guys. I think Wemby was goofing around, but
That's gonna be on a shirt for you guys.
I did hear, everybody the stereotype. Hell yeah.
I want some nasty.
I want some nasty. I think everybody knows, everybody has a stereotype of French people being passionate and emotional. I don't know if you ever heard. I've always heard it all my life.
Is you
That's what
ready
I
for-
heard. that French people are very passionate and loving and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's just what I heard. I don't know. It's a stereotype.
Okay, then what the fuck does that have to do with that?
Hold on, no.
Hey, that's not passionate.
Nah,
That's-
he's goofy. He's goofy. I think he was goofing
freak.
around
Okay,
right
He's
there.
a French
But
freak,
again-
bro.
but
He's a French
again-
freak.
He's a freak of
again-
nature, that's for sure.
But again, look.
No,
let me-
but to your question, if he's dating
No, but look,
anybody,
look, hold
I think he's locked in, bro. Wemby's locked in.
I don't
bro.
care who he's dating. I care
let,
we get the
let me
ship.
debunk that because here's another gesture that you
Debunk
see
what?
a lot.
Debunk what?
Well, this. Okay, here's another gesture. When somebody that goes,
You're going deep in.
right? Who do you ever see an elementary kid go? You know, like
Nah.
just playing around.
Yeah.
It's somebody that knows what this is.
I mean, the boys, yeah, in the locker room, you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Locker room
Well,
talk and
Locker
shit.
room talk.
so
G-Dub.
I feel like if you ain't never, then
GW.
you've never actually like say whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
just
hear you.
saying.
I hear you.
It looked like
He's probably,
it looked like an inside joke.
he probably
It
was.
looked like an inside joke,
Course.
obviously.
Course,
But
yeah.
there's got to be something to the inside joke. I don't know, man. Let me.
Exactly.
Let me hit that Illuminati, dog.
Area 51 in the
I'm
Fed.
just saying.
back
I'm
to-
just saying. I like this version of Wemby.
Exactly.
And anybody else got something to say about
every game he's growing up, bro. So I hope he's doing that to the
I
Kardashian.
hope he's abducting women.
But you know what?
I hope he's probing them. I hope
Hey,
he's
you know what I
probing
think
them.
that was? You know what I chalked?
Hey,
Hey,
You know what I
Kardashian.
chalked
that
that
sounds
up
like
to?
some video
He-
game shit.
he,
dog.
he ain't no Lamar Odom.
That sounds like some video game shit. But back to what you were saying, I think Wemby's locked in, bro.
Oh yeah, he's in there.
He's French, bro. They get girls.
He
dog.
ain't worried
Yeah,
about
yeah.
He ain't worried about no
Nah, I
cutting.
know.
You got
I'm sure
girls
he's
right
got a
now that
nice,
are drooling
sophisticated
over
girl
him.
that
Like-
loves a book but likes to get her ass eat. I
Like
get
that one
it.
French dude.
Of course.
Like that one French.
But I think he's got a little bit of that Coach Pop.
Because it's usually the nerdy ones that are freakish,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But
Alright, I'm just saying.
Wemby's got some of that Coach Pop mentality. I want some nasty.
Some nasty.
Yeah, there we go.
But hey, he's a freak though.
Nasty.
Nah,
I think
like-
that's what it was. I think that's what.
Okay, maybe
Look,
I'm over a little over my head.
But,
I'm gonna
check
tell
it
you-
out.
No, that's what it was.
I'm gonna tell you
What-
something,
what-
man. Look,
that's
a
what
little,
it was.
a little insider, bro. Look, think about it. Right now, the Kardashians, they go with the flow. Right? They go with the trends.
Yeah.
So at one point it was,
Wasn't there Chloe, right?
black
I seen
rappers.
Chloe.
Yeah. Now it's French guys. Think about it. Who's the Jenner with? Who'd
Yeah.
you see her with at the Oscars? The French kid.
I don't know, man. Y'all, you think that he's with one of the?
I
mean,
did
it-
see
it was
something that
thrown
said
out
like
there.
Chloe Kardashian, but
I heard.
I don't want
But
to
look,
go into that.
Wemby,
because-
bro.
Look,
I think Wemby.
6'7", 6'7".
I think.
I told y'all guys I didn't want to do the chismosos, but
Man, look,
in the
bro.
podcast,
Just know
but
that
it was- I had to bring
French
that
is in right now, bro.
Wemby, bro.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on.
Yeah,
I
man.
think Wemby's standards are higher than that. To be honest,
Me
I'm gonna
Nah,
just
but
leave it at that.
if he's
Okay,
Hey,
you're right, right.
let's be real. If you like something, you like something. Who cares what
If
other
he's-
people
if
think
he's-
about it?
Right,
You
right.
feel me?
Hey, if he's
Right.
if he's
But-
clapping cheeks, he's clapping cheeks.
His standards are higher, bro.
Well,
Because
well,
look at how
my
tall
thing
he
is,
is,
What
bro.
you
That
mean,
was-
Britney Spears?
That was too. that was some
Way higher than that. Way higher.
That's why she got slapped.
He needs to be clapping Michelle Beadle because
I don't know who that is, but
What?
Nah. Give me a picture. Give me a
got
picture real
you.
quick. Okay.
yeah. While you're doing that, while
My
he's taking the
screensaver.
picture,
Shout out
I
Michelle
got
Beadle.
one more thing.
I love you.
While we're on this not suitable for work conversation. One last thing. But they didn't hear it, but maybe George, you heard it. That interview when they were interviewing Barnes, and then KJ showed up, and then they were talking about Castle's the king of the G Dubs,
Hey.
and they're like, hey,
Locker room
they're like, hey, Castle, you want to explain what the G Dubs mean? And then he was like, oh, great win, like real quick, right off the top, and they all kind of looked at him like, like, hey, that was good, that was a good playoff. And again, let me bring this up.
Okay. Okay, nephew.
So,
I see you, nephew.
so if anybody who's seen this clip, because it seems like they haven't seen the clip, and I gotta show y'all this clip. As a matter of fact, I'll probably show it right now. Because I'll probably do the video. But anyways, I'm thinking that's code. That G Dub is code for something. Like and it looks like it's correlating with the whole.
Yeah.
It
gonna
kind
beat
of
that
looks like
women?
there's an inside joke there. And I'm going down the rabbit hole, and I'm just kind of asking you a real question. Like, okay, if G-Dub stands for GW or whatever it may stand
Gordita.
for, and they're, that's what I thought.
What was it?
King of, and they said he's the leader of the G-Dubs. And they said, hey, you want to elaborate what the G-Dubs meant? And he, right off real quick, said, great wins. Right, it's great wins. And everybody looked at him like,
Think
oh,
about
that's
it.
a good playoff.
He's a sophomore, right?
So-
So they're gonna pick at him.
So
He's barely
I know
Exactly.
obviously it doesn't mean great win. What do y'all think G Dubs? Because I have two deals. Let
Let's
me
get
get the
into it.
Illuminati. I think it either means one, gordita woman. Like maybe he's been bagging some big girls, which whatever. Hey,
Tortas or what?
Torta.
Yes.
Shout out to Fiesta
hey,
Tortas.
shout out.
And shout out to all the torta
Gringa
pounders.
And this
We're gonna be out there at Fiesta. Holla at your boy.
And this was a little pause moment. This is a little pause moment.
Tortas
But
need loving too.
maybe he's the leader of Great Wiener. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Where we
Maybe
going
maybe
with
they
this,
went on
bro?
on a double date and then he. I don't know.
He's packing heat.
I want to know, dog.
Packing some heat, dog.
Girth and width.
I don't know.
He's the hot
know,
dogologist.
That's
Okay.
this tequila kick in, man.
That's just
Tequila is kicking in.
praise. Appreciate
Anybody have any thoughts before
appreciate
we
you
go?
listening. Okay. So now we're on
G-Dub, what do you
conspiracy
think
theories.
GW thinks?
So G-Dub, man, I think that these folk, they got bread, so they're always on flights. They're always on commercial private planes, right? They call them flights. Like, remember that song?
G6.
That's a G6. Now I would think a G20. Of course, they're gonna say G, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm saying
G-Dub.
is maybe they pulled up on him in a flight and he was handling some business and the plane was kind of rocking back and forth, so they couldn't get on the plane. So now when he comes out, he handles business. They like, all right, G20, let's get it. So
G-Dub.
now
You
that's what he
G-Dub.
got the
You
win.
got that dub on the G.
He got the dub on the
That's what I think, bro.
Yeah.
There's something. I'm
that's
gonna
just-
show y'all the video
that's
so
my
then
take on
you
it.
can see why I feel the way we.
So
I
so
do.
y'all think they're being cute for the camera?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
They
little
have to be.
insider.
There's an insider.
Okay.
For sure.
Have to be, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, some locker room talk.
Okay,
All
all
right,
right,
fellas.
What
All right.
about y'all? What's y'all's take? What's good? Anything on that?
I think
I
it's.
think y'all got to see the video.
I think it's great when
You're gonna plead
so
the fifth.
So
You're
y'all
gonna
can
plead the
actually, and then you know what? On the next podcast, I'm gonna ask y'all what
All
y'all
right.
think that meant because there was some code talk there.
bet. Okay.
Right, and I
Talking
just
in
want to
code.
I just want to know
That's
what y'all
G-code.
think the code was because I was trying to decipher. I was
Gotcha.
yeah that whole thing. So there's a few more things we want to
Bam,
talk
bam.
about. We're almost at the hour mark.
Oh wow.
This is one thing I did want to bring up, and this is mainly for all of us, but mainly George because this is one of his favorite players.
Yeah.
Did you see the Sohan post today?
Nah.
Yes, sir. I got it like 7 times in my DMs, bro.
You did.
What
I
happened?
knew it.
What happened? What's
He
the
said,
T?
Hey,
he
go
said
ahead.
orange and blue looks better or something like that, right?
Yeah, hey, I
Boo.
look better.
No, time out,
And
though.
orange and
Time
blue
out.
looks better.
Time
Hey,
out. Time out. Can I answer that?
yes, absolutely. I want to hear your. I didn't take it as a shot, but I wanted to see how you took at it because you the biggest Sohan fan that I know. Besides my wife, shout out to my wife, and a couple other people. But you are the Sohan guy. No one can mess with the Sohan. So how did you take that?
His hair, bro. His hair was green because
Yeah.
of St. Patrick's Day. And then on those pictures, if you look at it, he has orange and blue, and then he has green. So in that picture, he's saying orange and blue looks better.
True.
Then green. Okay.
Now, you can read it both ways, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Shout
I
out
ain't
to the
gonna
show
lie,
channel.
If it is a fuck you too.
Double entendre.
Yeah,
You gotta read
it's
it.
like, I
Double
didn't
talking,
mean
yeah,
that, but now that
double
you
talking.
looked at it like that kind of thing.
You
know
gotta
what
read
I
in
mean?
between the lines though
Yeah.
too. You know
It's
what I mean?
Double
Like,
talking.
But I looked at it the other way.
Well, I would.
love.
Okay, I get
Read
what you're
between
saying,
the
but I will
lines.
say that
Yeah.
blue and orange did not look good on him because those was some weird looking blue and orange.
Yeah.
He should have done an actual blue and an actual orange. That was I don't know what that was. It was like a navy blue, spotted. That was.
Get you
I hope that wasn't Country P. Shout out Country P. I hope that wasn't you that flew all the way because apparently he did fly to go do his haircut.
Oh, he
so
did.
whatever the newest one was, that was Country P who did that because he
Okay.
flew out there. But anyways, I felt like it was just a little shot, but it could be overthinking it. For
sure.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, Sohan. One day, we got to stop talking about him because we're gonna hit these playoffs, and if we see him in the playoffs.
And I hope we do.
The finals. It's gonna be something big. And I feel like the first one we got to be worried about is Kawhi in the first round, because that's an ex-Spur right there.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
know.
Nice, and he's actually nice with it.
Yeah.
He's nice with it. But
Yeah.
shout out to Sohan.
Another one of my favorite players.
Ah, I know. Right?
Boo.
God, dude. The ones we let get away. Man.
So are we in consensus that there was nothing there?
I mean, I'm not really. I've never been a Sohan fan, so I mean, it doesn't move me.
But if you saw that it said that, did you think that it was
nah,
more?
I'm a Sohan.
I
it is
mean,
what it is.
whatever he likes.
I
You
was
know?
hurt.
He's if anything, he's backing up his boys. There's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
to see here. Nothing to see
He's
here.
just doing his thing.
Okay,
You know,
I'm just being
hate-
just small.
I
so
can't
my
hate
bad.
on him though. You know,
My
he's
bad.
getting money and he's a good player.
He lives in New York.
He
dog.
works hard. Yeah,
He's young. What else more can you ask? for?
exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? He's
He
a new-
works hard for
and
his
he's a
shit.
new dad too.
Damn,
you know,
shout
we
out to
all
the
went
pop.
there, so we're talking about dads a lot today. It's crazy, man. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out, yes.
Hey,
crazy,
did y'all
Yeah,
know
shout
that?
out, shout out to my dad. This is his house.
Oh,
and he,
yeah,
and he,
Big shout out
he
to
opens
Castle.
his
Shout out
opened
to
his
Papa
house to
Castle.
yes.
Senior Alex, thank you, sir. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I want y'all to meet him, man. He's
Pops.
a great guy.
Bet.
When you meet him, you'll be like, "Yep, that's his dad." He has my
Same with
personality.
mine. Same with mine.
Yeah.
I met Drip's dad the other day.
Oh
at,
yeah,
at the BBQ.
At the BBQ.
Good
yeah.
Oh
peeps.
yes,
He's good
Just-
peeps.
yeah. Oh no, I met your dad.
Yeah.
I met his dad.
His dad's cool as fuck too.
Yes,
George's
yes.
dad?
George's dad is great,
Nice.
great.
Shout
And
out
it was
to-
actually I met him on his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that was awesome, dude.
Shout out
That
to
was-
the dads,
Shout
man.
out, Dad.
Shout
Love
out,
you,
shout
man.
out.
Shout out to Sohan, you a new dad, man. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a long
Hey,
journey.
we're really blessed that our dads are still alive, and,
Oh, yeah.
shout out to them, and you know I respect them just like I respect y'all, because
Facts.
if y'all are just as cool as if they're just as cool as y'all, then hey,
Yeah.
they're invited to the carne asada, you know.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Asada.
We
But-
gotta do that. I'm gonna do something like that this weekend, by the way.
I had some more
I'm
other
invited
stuff
for sure.
still that we could talk about, but I feel like after we just mentioned our dads, I think this is the best way to kind of end this.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
We can do some little extra bonus stuff, but I think we have some good content.
Hold
As
on.
you can tell,
Hold on,
I fixed the background.
Yes.
Sorry about
It looks
that.
It looks a lot better.
Looks better, yeah.
Every week. If you're still listening, then y'all are a true fan, and I
Appreciate
appreciate it. And I promise you, it's gonna get better by the week. I'm gonna have better buttons. You know, I'm gonna have better lighting.
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
gonna-
He's gonna come back again for sure. He's
We're gonna
always
have
invited.
some. We're gonna have some mystery guests too.
We're gonna have
bro.
some guests.
We're gonna
yes.
have some guests to
And there's
switch it up on y'all.
Yes, a lot of people have been asking about coming on the podcast,
Yeah.
and I want to get you guys on. Don't think that I don't, but I wanted to establish this first,
Yep.
and kind of get us out, our original story,
Yep.
why we did this, how we're doing this, and then we'll put somebody on the hot seat and we'll ask them questions. So whoever wants to come here, it's not gonna be all fun and games. We're gonna ask you some questions,
Yeah, you
and
be
we're
ready.
gonna put you on the spot, and I hope you're ready.
For sure.
And and anybody else got something to say about that?
For aesthetic purposes only, I wore these today because y'all were showing
That's sick.
shoes.
Yeah.
Y'all were showing shoes. I'm gonna bust these out the next game. Just wanna throw it
Yeah.
out there. Don't hate.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrate.
Yes,
Hey.
sir.
And I busted
Yes,
out
sir.
the Jackal belt because I was naked last week with that. And hey, shout out the new.
Hey, let's go. He got it. He got the black
Yes,
and white.
the
Let's
black,
get
it
it.
still got the tag on, so
Sweet
it's
Castle
legit. It's not that he
time.
just brought it out the
Nah,
out
it's
the
for sure.
closet.
I think it tore down there, but it's all love.
The tag is still on.
Yeah.
That was genuine as fuck.
Heck yeah.
Man,
Heck
I love this shit, man.
Hell yeah, bro. The
And,
Jacks right here. We the Jacks, man.
Yeah, we are the Jacks.
Since y'all saying what y'all wearing,
Oh yeah, what's up?
Oh, yeah.
Selena, maybe, you
Say,
know.
todo para Selena, baby.
Rest in peace. to the queen.
Yes, the
Zoom in
queen.
on that.
Yes,
That's
yes.
nice right there.
Hey, and you know what? I want to bring up
love
something.
that.
Then I want to bring up something. This, and I hope the captains are watching.
Oh wait, time out. Hold on, real quick. And then Drip got the Men in Black on, by the way, to go
Men in
with
Black.
the aliens.
Yes,
you
sir.
gotta love that.
He's ready to
That's
take your
Drip
memory
for you.
Hey,
too.
there's a method to all this
Pay
madness.
attention to the details,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
I'm glad you brought that Selena stuff because
Oh, yeah.
if there's one chant, and I wouldn't even say it's a chant, but there's one thing that we need to do for the San Antonio community, and it's not even a Spurs chant. It's the bitty bitty bum bum. We need the drum. Bitty bitty bum bum. Bitty bitty bum bum.
Okay.
bitty, 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 bum, bum. And then boom, like, but we need to do it like, okay, you know how we did, we're trying to figure out a halftime whenever the halftime comes on? Because it's the dong, the Undertaker, that's played out. We need to do, we all get to there, and then like the 30 seconds before, do the,
I like that.
like the drum.
Something different, yeah.
And then bitty bitty, and then we yell bitty bitty bum bum, and then the drum goes.
You know why though too?
And we go bitty bitty bum bum. Hold on, let me finish.
Go.
And then the last one. And then we go bitty 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 bum bum, and then boom, the PA. Yeah. Hey. And then bitty bitty bum bum, and then
all
they
the
start
girls,
showing the crowd,
all the females
everybody,
are
and
in.
then everybody just giving that little heart, you know, bitty bitty bum bum.
Damn.
bitty.
Castle's got a
Wouldn't that be
vision,
a good like and sports
you're watching, Cap.
Spurs sports entertainment?
Castle's got
look.
a vision, bro.
Yeah.
SSNE, shout out, bro.
Yes, bro, that would be great. Or even if we just yelling bitty bitty bum bum bitty, like imagine the whole crowd yelling that.
They'll
It
like
don't
that,
have to be Spurs. That's a San Antonio
Todo para
anthem.
Selena.
That's that's the San Antonio
South
anthem,
Texas, all
and that would be great. However we implement it, maybe we don't do the drum and then
Well,
repeat it.
I'm in it.
But
Me too, yeah,
we need to implement it, and then
Facts.
the PA come on, and then everybody, and it has like a little heart, and they're showing everybody, and the thing is just everybody putting the heart.
Hey, I'm telling
Right?
y'all, Castle's cooking right now,
Hey,
guys.
hell yeah.
Castle's
And
cooking
the girls
right
start
now.
doing the washing machine and shit.
Now we
Yes.
talking.
Watching
Now
my
we
G.
talking, dog.
That
Now
would
we
be
talking.
that would be so fucking
watching
dope,
my
bro.
G.
Now we
Hey,
talking,
Yes,
dog.
yes.
That'll attract some more female jackals. Cause
During the free throws, bro, right before they give them the ball, we'll talk quiet.
You got my blood
He's all,
pressure up,
bitty, bitty,
Frank.
bum, bum, and then start doing the washing machine.
Frank got my blood pressure high now.
Yeah, I don't
Shit.
know when and how we can implement it, but we need to implement it.
Yeah.
Start with the ladies.
Somehow.
We'll start with the ladies.
And, but this is our year one. We'll get it.
We'll get them to
We'll
do
get
the
there.
washing machine.
Has to be done in the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yeah.
Hey, I wish we could get it
Fucking
done. in the
Frank.
playoffs.
You're on
Hey,
the bottom left.
Any
you're on the bottom right.
any
You're in the
captains that are watching, if you are, please let's get that done.
Let's brainstorm
Let's
that.
get that done. That would be epic.
Great
That
minds-
would be legend. Wait for it, Derry.
Great
If
minds
y'all-
think
If you
alike.
know, you know. So,
Let's
but
get it.
let's go, man. And I'm gonna end this podcast with one last thing. Shout out for y'all thinking of the podcast name,
Heck yeah.
and I'm gonna run with it.
It's a time. Ba, ba, ba.
It's a hit.
Number 2, baby.
It's a hit.
Episode 2, episode 3 coming soon.
I'll be better. I'll be better next time.
Nah, man, what do you mean? Come
Ladies,
on.
again, like I ended every time. I'm single.
Alright, come on. Hey, we'll see the tortas en fiesta. Let's go.
I cannot wait.
Hey.
I want to be a GW.
Hey, and all the haters, we're only getting
need a
better.
G-dub,
This is episode 2. We're only getting better, baby.
We'll see y'all later.
Peace.
That's the time.